Steel machines roar to life with a sound that shakes the earth, their engines growling like caged beasts released to prove their dominance. Among the most iconic of these tools are the chainsaws, and few can rival the ferocity of the CIHL MS-651 and MS-382. These are not the kind of saws a homeowner keeps in the shed. They are titans in their own right, built with 7.4 horsepower engines that slice into dense hardwoods like mahogany with shocking ease. Trees that stand firm for decades, resisting storms and winds, topple in minutes beneath their relentless teeth. If the chainsaw is a symbol of raw cutting power, the Carlton SB7015 stump grinder is proof that precision and finesse can be just as impressive. A stump left behind after a massive tree falls can be as stubborn as a stone, deeply rooted and immovable. In the past, such remnants required days of digging, hacking, or even explosives to clear. The SB7015 changes the story completely. With its high-torque cutter wheel and remote control operation, a single worker can reduce a massive stump to sawdust in record time. Further into the woods, the Volvo Flex 14 paired with the Nikola 555C harvester shows what 320 horses of diesel energy can achieve. Unlike the steady hum of a chainsaw, this machine's presence is overwhelming. Its arms reach out, grasping timber, cutting it clean at the base, and laying it down in one fluid movement. In areas where the ground itself resists progress, the forestry tractor earns its place as an unstoppable force. Imagine a swamp thick with mud, where boots are swallowed whole and even vehicles sink. Here, this tractor proves its worth. Weighing tons and equipped with massive claw-like tires, it hauls heavy logs across terrain most machines wouldn't dare to touch. For all the brute strength of forestry equipment, some machines specialize in refinement and production. The Binderberger Gigant 40Z, for example, is a master of efficiency when it comes to splitting logs into firewood. Outfitted with a 12-way splitting wedge and controlled by radio, it makes easy work of heavy timber. Logs are pulled into its core, pressed against the wedge, and instantly fractured into perfectly sized pieces of firewood. Some machines, like the Morbark 23X chipper, take even larger bites out of nature's bounty. This beast doesn't just handle logs, it devours entire trees. Its massive 75-inch chipper disc and 23-inch cutting diameter reduce towering timber into clean, usable wood chips in moments. But not all woodwork is about destruction and reduction. Some machines transform raw timber into art. The wood lathe is the artist's brush in mechanical form. From rough logs, it shapes smooth curves and elegant designs, turning chunks of cedar into polished vases or furniture legs. Meanwhile, crushers and cutting machines perform their own brutal symphony. Logs crack apart with thunderous sound, wood fibers splitting beneath relentless force. These machines may lack the grace of the lathe, but they carry their own raw poetry, the sound of nature yielding to steel. Trucks, too, are part of this grand performance. The Volvo FH16, for instance, unleashes 750 horsepower to carry impossibly heavy loads up brutal inclines. Its smart drivetrain recalibrates constantly, distributing torque with surgical precision, ensuring that even the steepest climbs become manageable. Machines like the Comp Cheapo 8010C bring scale and sustainability to the forefront. Designed to turn entire trees into clean wood chips at astonishing speeds, it ensures that no part of the harvest goes to waste. hardwood splitting, the black splitter S1 stands unrivaled. Its cone-shaped design grips timber, drawing it inward and splitting it cleanly while reducing dangerous kickback. Mounted on excavators like the Hyundai 210 LC7, it takes on even the toughest logs with efficiency and safety. Each rotation of the cone is deliberate, each split clean, transforming raw timber into usable sections in moments. Attachments too have redefined versatility. A stump grinder bucket mounted on an excavator transforms an ordinary machine into a land-clearing powerhouse. Roots and stumps that would have taken days of struggle are reduced to dust within hours. Sites are left level, clean, and ready for replanting or construction. Taken together, these machines form more than just an arsenal of tools. They are the living proof of human ingenuity, a testament to how far engineering has come. They embody strength, precision, endurance, and artistry. And yet behind the roar of engines and the crack of timber lies something more enduring: legacy. For workers who grew up in the shadow of these machines, the sounds and sights are not just noise and labor, they are memory. Standing beside fathers, drenched in sweat, breathing the scent of sap and sawdust, every moment becomes etched in identity. To watch these machines work is to witness more than industry. It is to see nature and technology collide, to see power transformed into productivity, and to witness artistry hidden in function. Every cut, every grind, every split is a performance. Heavy machinery is not just steel and fuel, it is the unstoppable spirit of progress made real.
Hey, yo, everybody. Unedited, how long it took to cut meter. Alright, that's pretty cool. Alright, everybody, there you go. Thanks for watching.